Hey Pixies! I have a new setup here and a new desk, which is exciting. And if you see me being careful with this hand, I have my last layer of peel base drying. But what I've done is I've done 2 dips of beige pink from Double Dip on these swatches. And we are going to take a look at this beautiful gel art collection, BellaVena, their sister company, and it is 12 different colors. And it says to apply it, you should shake it first and apply it to your nail and cure for 60 seconds. It also says not to eat it. So even if they look good enough to eat, do not eat them. But I'm going to open these up. We're going to play with them on the swatches and then I'm going to do a manicure. But I wanted to swatch them and see all of the beautiful colors first. Okay, so we're going to do 6 on each of the swatches. What I did was I used dip liquids and I did 2 dips of that on here and then I activated. So that's the step I believe that you would be applying the gel nail art, and then you would finish up with a gel top coat. So I'm just going to do a little line of each of those 6 on each swatch and we'll take a look at them. They're just numbered, they're not named. So this is number 1. It's a hot pink. That is a hot, hot pink. Look how beautiful and pigmented that is. So I'm gonna do a couple and then flash cure it and do the rest. This one's number 2. And hopefully my camera's not moving because I actually have my tripod on the desk right now and I usually have it on a different table so that I'm not bumping it. That's a beautiful pink. That's a dark pink then. Number 3, it looks like a more purpley color. Yep. Make sure you're getting it off the handle, the little brush thing there, because it will, I've noticed it kind of runs down. Check that out. It goes on so nice. I love the little brush. I'm just gonna do a flash cure about 20 seconds. Next we have number 4, which is a red, and I think I'm shaking my camera by touching the desk, so that's probably not gonna work for me to have the tripod on the desk. This one's an orange, it's number 5, and it said to shake them, but it doesn't really seem like these at least need to. Maybe after they sit for a bit, if you haven't used them for a minute, give them a good shake. They just go on really nice and they're so pigmented. And this is a lime green, number 6. So check that out. I'm going to cure for 60 seconds. Okay, so we're going to grab the other swatch. We're going to do the last 6. This one's a green and number 7. I'm not sure exactly which ones I want to use yet. That one's a little bit more transparent. Let's go ahead and try to shake it up. If I am shaking the camera, I am so sorry. Once I'm done swatching, I am going to look at the footage real quick and see if I'm shaking it. And if I am, I will go back to my original setup with the tripod on a different table. So stick with me here through this. I'm trying not to touch the table very much just in case. Yep, I think that that one just needed shook up. It's not quite as pigmented. It is, but it's, I had to go over it twice to get it there. It was better after I shook it up. So after I just said you didn't have to shake them, then I did. This one's a blue and it's number 8. See how I'm just kind of wiping. Look at the brush, it is so fine too. That is great if you like to do nail art. You guys know I do a good bit of nail art on here. So that's the blue. I'm pretty impressed with the 1-stroke coverage. And it goes on super smooth. The white, which is number 9. Oh, the white for it being white went on perfect. 10, which is black. I use black for nail art a lot. Check out that coverage, you guys. And there's so many different colors. Silver, which is number 11. I don't know which ones I want to use for the manicure today. Maybe white and gold. Let's take a look at the gold. That'll be our next one. Look at that. Oh, the silver is so pretty. That is beautiful. And gold, number 12. That is equally as beautiful and pigmented. All right, I am going to cure this for 60 seconds. See how I didn't flash cure it and it kind of bled a little? So if I had flash cured it, it probably wouldn't have done that because that one didn't, but I just kind of went through them all. So I'm gonna cure that for 60 seconds, take a look at the footage, see if I'm shaking you, and I'll be back. Hey Pixies, so it is a couple of days later. I was bumping my tripod, so I am so sorry that during the swatching part of the video, it was a little shaky, but I have a different setup now and we should be okay. It is a couple of days later. I didn't do my manicure that day. My nails look different because I actually applied some regular nail polish to my nail tips because I wanted something under them when I wasn't wearing a manicure with my peel base, but that is not working. It's already kind of rippled up and chipped there, so I'm gonna have to take that off. But I put my peel base, this one I had just done with the regular nail polish, and then I top coated with gel, and hopefully that's okay right now. I went ahead and put on my peel base right on top, which is what I was planning to do. So I may play around with that a little bit more because I would like to have something on my nails whenever I'm not wearing an actual dip manicure. But that aside, we're still doing a manicure with the gel liners. I'm using Sledding Plum and Stargazer. Sledding Plum I got in the Halloween kit, the Happy Haunting Halloween kit. Stargazer is from their 4th of July kit, I believe. And then we're going to use some of the gel liners. I am going to use the gel method for this. So I'm going to be using the Double Dip Gel Base to apply the dip powder. I'm just trying to take off my watch here. There we go. So I'll be using the Double Dip Gel Base. My base bottle is pretty gross looking, but we are going to be applying Stargazer to these 2 fingers and Sledding Plum to the remaining 3. And then on our ring finger, we're going to do some nail art. So first, it is really hard to get glitter off of your nails, even with peel base. I struggle. So on the index finger and pinky finger, I'm going to do 1 dip of clear first. That way my glitter has some kind of base to it that hopefully will make it so I can remove it a little bit easier. So I'm just going to apply that gel base, pour over the clear, tap off, and then clean up that cuticle area. I have peel base there, so if you see anything that's like rippled up, it's probably the peel base. So I'm just going to do that same thing on my pinky finger as well. And then I'm going to cure it for 30 seconds. And like I said, that is just so I can remove it easier. It doesn't have anything to do with the manicure itself. Okay, I'm curing for 30 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna dust that off. And now let's go ahead and do Sledding Plum first. Such a pretty purple. So I am going to apply that to my thumb, middle, and ring fingers. So I am just going to apply a thin layer of this gel base, and then I will pour over for the first layer and lay my finger into the powder for the second. So I am just going to, look at that purple. So I'm just going to speed through me doing these because I've done this process in so many videos, but if you are a beginner and you're not sure how the gel method works, I can link my detailed gel method video for you. So if you're just starting out, you're not 100% sure what I'm doing, I can link that video for you to check out then, so that you can see what the gel method is and how it works. Cure for 30 seconds. I had a little bit of a casualty with the purple, and we're just going to be doing that same process. So I'm just applying the dip base, and I am going to apply the dip powder and cure for 30 seconds. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to encapsulate with gel, which I explain in multiple videos, as well as that gel method video I'll link for you. But that means I am going to put a layer of gel base, cure it for 30 seconds, a layer of gel top coat, cure that for 60 seconds, and then do my buffing, filing, and reshaping right on top of that so I can protect the color and glitter from the buffing and filing. And once I'm done with that, I'll come back and we'll do nail art. Okay, so I did my buffing, filing, and reshaping. And then I applied gel base to these 4 fingers, cured it for 30 seconds, and then applied a gel matte top coat and cured that for 60 seconds. So now we're going to do our nail art. So I think I'm definitely using the black and silver. I might add some white. I'm not sure. But I will be using my left hand. And I'm right-handed, so we'll see how that goes. Starting with the black, number 10. And I love the brushes on these. They're so thin. I'm going to flash cure that for 20 seconds. So, like I said, this is my left hand, and I feel like this is really easy to control. I am not good with my left hand, and I've never attempted nail art with my left hand. I think it also kind of helps if you roll your finger with it. Let your finger do some of the work. Okay, I'm curing that for another few seconds. And I think I'm gonna get out the silver. Not straight at the tip, so I'm going to attempt to wipe that part off and straighten out the line a little bit. There we go, that's probably a little bit better. So I'm just going to flash cure that. I'm just doing that to make sure that I'm not going to smear anything. It kind of holds until I do a full cure. Okay, so far so good. I didn't know if I was even going to make it that far. So now that we have, I'm feeling a little bit more confident. So I'm going to attempt to make one more set of designs here. And I'm going to try to do just some little like lines here. that's how we're gonna leave it. I'm gonna finish curing. I'm gonna do 60 seconds and then we'll top coat. Okay, that's our design. I am going to be using these from now on with my nail art because I'm amazed I was able to do that with my left hand. Now I held my hand, I put my arm on the table to study everything and tried to move my finger with it, so that may have helped as well. But I'm going to apply my gel base. And cure for 30 seconds. Okay, so I decided I wanted them shiny. So I buffed off the top coat and put base coat on all of them. And now I'm going to put the gel top coat on and cure it for 60 seconds. All right, that's our finished look. What do you guys think? Do we like? Have you used the gel liners? I thought they were really easy to use. I was surprised. I'm shocked I did that with my non-dominant hand, so I'll definitely be using those over and over again. I'm just going to apply my cuticle oil. And while I do that, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps YouTube recommend it to others. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment below or find me on Instagram at @tippingpixie. Make sure you're subscribed with your notifications on. I have new videos every Monday and Thursday. That's it for this one, guys, and I will see you in the next one.